Hello, Army. Imagine a world where horsepower meets stardom, where luxury isn't just a word, it's a lifestyle, a statement, a rolling testament to years of sweat, dreams, and relentless pursuit of excellence. Have you ever wondered what it feels like to glide down neon-lit streets, the hum of a high-performance engine vibrating through your chest, the world watching as you pass, every head turning, every eye catching the shimmer of opulence? BTS, a name synonymous with global domination in music, culture, and influence, isn't just conquering charts and breaking records, they're also redefining what it means to own success. But beyond the glittering stages, the sold-out arenas, and the millions of ARMY hearts beating in sync with their melodies, lies a side of the members many rarely glimpse, their love for the ultimate driving machines. What cars do these idols choose when it's just them, the road, and the freedom that comes from raw, unfiltered speed? Which wheels reflect their personalities, their ambitions, their moods, their dreams? And most importantly, which of these luxury beasts are so powerful, so iconic, that they almost become an extension of the man behind the wheel? Today, we're about to peel back that curtain and step into the world where BTS meets horsepower. But here's the catch. This isn't just a list of names and models. This is a journey. It's about understanding the intimate connection between a person and the car that resonates with them so deeply, it becomes part of their identity. Have you ever seen someone's eyes light up, not from a stage spotlight, but from the sight of a car that perfectly matches their spirit? That's what we're talking about. And these aren't just any cars. These are machines that whisper tales of precision engineering, of meticulous craftsmanship, of design that balances art with aggression. Think about it. RM, the leader, whose mind is a maze of intellect and philosophy, gliding behind the wheel of a car that is both elegant and commanding. Jhope, the sunbeam of BTS, tearing through streets in a roar that matches his boundless energy. Jungkook, the golden magne, blending raw power with sophistication, the kind of car you expect to see in cinematic sequences that leave your heart racing. And while you might have seen glimpses of these beauties on social media or glimpsed their silhouettes in a parking lot, do you really know the stories, the choices, the preferences that led each member to select a car that isn't just about speed or brand, but about identity, lifestyle, and the unspoken narrative of who they are beyond the stage? Some of these rides are symbols of achievement, some are statements of style, and others are secret indulgences that only those closest might ever understand. And yet, each one tells a story of ambition, risk, reward, and the freedom that comes with having conquered the world, only to find peace in the simple pleasure of being behind the wheel. Are you ready to discover which BTS member commands the road with the ultimate combination of style, power, and personal flair? Are you prepared to learn not only about the cars themselves, their engines, their horsepower, their sculpted curves, but also about the emotional resonance each car holds for its owner? This isn't just a countdown, it's an exploration. A journey into personality, into luxury, into the subtle yet striking ways these artists manifest their success. How does RM's Rolls-Royce Phantom speak to his leadership and refined taste? How does Jhope's Lamborghini Aventador mirror the dynamism of his performances, his relentless optimism? What secret connection does Jimin feel when he slides into the Porsche Taehyung, a machine that fuses classic elegance with modern innovation, much like his approach to music and art? And let's not forget the contrast, the fascinating mix of understated and overt luxury. The Genesis GV80 for Taehyung, a combination of sophistication and boldness, a reflection of his ever-evolving artistic persona. Or Suga, whose Porsche Panamera Turbo matches the understated, powerful presence he brings to both stage and studio, a silent but undeniable force of precision and excellence. These cars are more than transportation. They're extensions of their identities, statements of who they are when the cameras aren't rolling and the music fades into the background. And there's an irresistible allure in that duality. The global superstar persona versus the private, personal taste expressed through machines that cost more than most people earn in decades. What would it be like to sit in one of these vehicles, to feel the leather seats embrace you, to smell the polished cabin, to to hear the engine awaken with just a press of a pedal, and to realize that this isn't just about speed. It's about control, power, self-expression, and the kind of quiet, luxurious confidence that only comes from knowing who you are and what you've earned. So buckle up, because we're about to accelerate through the high-octane, glamour-infused world of BTS and their top-tier cars. Each member, each model, each choice reveals not only taste but essence. You'll discover elegance, extravagance, personality, and passion in every mile, every curve, every roar of the engine. And as we peel back the layers, you'll start to see patterns emerge. The leaders gravitate toward commanding presence, the performers toward audacious, exhilarating freedom, and the artists toward precision, refinement, and understated power. This is a story that combines horsepower with heart, metal with meaning, and speed with soul. Are you ready to dive in? To not just see the cars, but feel the energy, the personality, and the lifestyle that each one represents? From the streets of Seoul to the imaginations of ARMY around the world, these 7 members have made choices that tell stories about who they are at the core. And while some of these cars are rare, exclusive, and jaw-droppingly expensive, the real luxury is in understanding the connection, the emotional resonance between person and machine, ambition and achievement, dream and reality. So let's ignite the engine, feel the rumble, and step onto the road where the kings of K-pop meet the kings of luxury. This is the countdown you didn't know you were waiting for, the adventure through chrome, leather, and horsepower that mirrors the unstoppable journey of BTS themselves. Welcome to the ultimate ride. Are you ready to meet the members one by one and see which car defines not just their style, but their spirit? Let's go. Number 7, Suga, Porsche Panamera Turbo. When you think of Suga, the first image that probably comes to mind is that of a quiet genius, a mastermind weaving lyrical magic behind the scenes, the kind of presence that is understated but impossible to ignore. But strip away the stage lights, the screaming ARMY fans, the flashing cameras, and you find a man whose tastes are as precise, powerful, and nuanced as his music, and his car is no exception. Enter the Porsche Panamera Turbo, a vehicle that is both subtle and unapologetically powerful, much like Suga himself. The Panamera isn't about flashy stunts or flamboyant displays of wealth. It's about mastery of engineering, controlled aggression, and refined performance, a perfect mirror of a man who conquers charts with precision rather than spectacle. Sitting behind the wheel, Suga isn't just driving. He's conducting an orchestra of mechanical brilliance, a symphony of torque, horsepower, and aerodynamic perfection. The Panamera Turbo boasts a 4.0-liter twin-turbo V8 engine, producing a heart-stopping 550 horsepower, capable of hitting 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 3.6 seconds. Imagine that, 3.6 seconds of pure acceleration, the kind of instantaneous rush that mirrors the explosive creativity he unleashes when he steps into the studio. And yet, unlike other high-octane sports cars that scream for attention, the Panamera carries itself with quiet dignity. Its smooth, muscular lines and impeccable Porsche craftsmanship reflect a personality that values substance over spectacle, detail over dazzle. Suga, like the Panamera, moves through life with a kind of deliberate confidence. You won't see him revving engines for show. He respects the power at his fingertips, the elegance and restraint. There's a metaphorical beauty in that. The same hands that pen verses capable of moving millions of hearts are also capable of handling one of the most refined performance sedans on the planet. The interior is an oasis of luxury, a sanctuary of quiet control. Imagine Suga slipping into the driver's seat, the soft leather embracing him like a familiar confidant. The dashboard, a marriage of sleek digital displays and tactile buttons, mirrors his relationship with music, precision, intuition, and a touch of artistry. Every adjustment, every tactile response, every engine growl is a reminder that power can coexist with calm, that speed can harmonize with poise. And there's an intimacy here that few fans ever see. In a world dominated by chaos, fame, and unrelenting expectations, the Panamera becomes a private retreat, a space where Suga can reflect, think, and feel. The exhaust growl isn't just noise. It's a punctuation mark, a reminder of control, mastery, and the beauty of a machine responding to a human touch. Driving this car through Seoul's city streets or along the quiet highways of the outskirts isn't merely about transportation. It's about connection. Connection to the road, to the machine, and to himself. In many ways, Suga's choice of the Panamera Turbo speaks volumes about his inner world. He's not the type to chase trends or flaunt wealth. He seeks excellence, reliability, and subtle sophistication. There's an artistry in the way he selects his car, just as there is an artistry in every beat, rhyme, and melody he produces. And while the Panamera is undeniably luxurious, it's also functional. The spacious interior accommodates more than just a driver. It carries instruments, studio equipment, maybe even late-night inspiration in the form of notebooks filled with lyrics and ideas. The car becomes an extension of Suga's life, a companion on journeys both literal and creative. There's also an emotional resonance to consider. Imagine the satisfaction of sliding into the Panamera after a grueling recording session or a demanding tour, the gentle hum of the engine a soothing counterpoint to the chaos of fame. It's a reminder that even amidst global stardom, there are moments of tranquility, control, and self-expression. And the public side of this luxury? While the car might turn heads for its sleek design and Porsche prestige, it's almost a secondary thrill to fans compared to the idea of Suga, composed yet commanding, moving through life on his own terms. The Panamera Turbo isn't just a car, it's a statement of identity. It's about quiet power, understated brilliance, and confidence rooted not in spectacle, but in mastery. Suga's connection to this vehicle tells a story of balance, the duality of a man who is both a global superstar and a private soul, both intensely creative and deeply reflective. Every curve of the car, every acceleration, every detail of its craftsmanship resonates with his own approach to life and music, controlled, deliberate, and yet explosively impactful when it counts. So, as we place Suga at number 7 on this list, it's not merely a ranking of luxury cars. It's an insight into a man whose genius extends beyond the studio, whose precision and taste echo in the very machine he commands. The Porsche Panamera Turbo is more than metal and horsepower. It's Suga in motion, subtle, powerful, sophisticated, and unforgettable. And perhaps, in this quiet synergy between human and machine, we glimpse a deeper truth. That true luxury isn't about being noticed. It's about aligning your life, your passions, and your tools in perfect harmony. Suga has found that in the Panamera Turbo, a car that whispers strength and elegance in equal measure, much like the man himself. Number 6, Jimin, Porsche Taehyung. When you picture Jimin, it's impossible not to think of elegance in motion. Every step he takes on stage, every sway, every leap, carries a grace that seems almost otherworldly, a delicate balance between strength and beauty. Now, imagine translating that energy into a car, a machine that isn't just transportation, but an extension of identity, style, and personality. Enter the Porsche Taehyung, an electric marvel that perfectly mirrors Jimin's blend of sleek sophistication, cutting-edge innovation, and exhilarating performance. The Taehyung isn't a car that just sits pretty. It's alive, vibrant, and electrifying, much like Jimin himself. With a dual-motor all-wheel drive system, it rockets from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 3.8 seconds, delivering an instantaneous surge of energy that feels like a pulse racing through the veins of the city streets. And yet, like Jimin, it does so with a grace that's impossible to ignore. There's a poetic symmetry here. The Taehyung's electric hum replaces the roar of traditional engines with a futuristic purr, smooth yet commanding, an echo of Jimin's ability to captivate without shouting, to mesmerize without force. The design is a perfect reflection of his personality, clean, modern, yet sensually curved, with lines that invite the eye to trace and explore, much like the mesmerizing movements of his dance. Slide into the cockpit, and you're greeted with a world that feels intuitive and futuristic. Soft leather seats, ambient lighting, and a dashboard dominated by sweeping digital displays create a cocoon of elegance and precision. Every control is at your fingertips, every response immediate, every sensation designed to thrill yet soothe, a perfect parallel to Jimin's onstage presence, which is both powerful and comforting. But it's not just about style, it's about the philosophy behind the machine. The taehyung is a statement about the future, about embracing change and innovation while holding onto timeless beauty. Jimin as an artist embodies that philosophy. He constantly evolves, explores, and experiments, yet there's always a core essence, his soul, his artistry, that remains unmistakably him. Driving the taehyung isn't just about speed. It's about an experience, a connection between human and machine that resonates on an almost spiritual level. Imagine Jimin behind the wheel, gliding through Seoul's streets at night, city lights reflecting off the metallic curves, music softly playing as the electric engine whispers a promise of control, freedom, and adventure. The feeling must be intoxicating, a blend of excitement and serenity, exhilaration and introspection. And in that experience lies the heart of what makes Jimin's choice so fascinating. While many might opt for traditional symbols of power and prestige, Jimin chose something that aligns with his values: innovation, elegance, and a kind of quiet intensity. The taehyung isn't loud or ostentatious. It doesn't scream for attention. Instead, it draws you in, captivates you subtly, much like Jimin himself. This is a car that allows him to express his personality in motion, sleek, precise, expressive, and ahead of its time. There's also an emotional dimension here. Behind the scenes of global fame, relentless schedules, and endless expectations, the taehyung likely serves as a sanctuary, a private space where Jimin can reflect, recharge, and feel a sense of autonomy. Each acceleration, each curve, each moment spent navigating the world behind the wheel is a reminder of the control, elegance, and freedom he maintains amidst a whirlwind of public life. And there's a metaphorical layer too. The taehyung, as an electric vehicle, represents the power of progress, the shift from the old to the new, the potential to create impact without causing harm, an echo of Jimin's artistic journey, constantly pushing boundaries while inspiring millions. His choice reflects more than taste. It reflects vision, ambition, and an alignment between the external world of fame and the internal world of creativity and emotion. It's a car that challenges norms, defies expectations, and yet feels entirely natural in the hands of someone as dynamic, graceful, and forward-thinking as Jimin. The connection is almost tangible. The car moves like him, responds like him, and carries a signature that feels as personal and intimate as his dance moves. For fans, knowing that Jimin drives a taehyung isn't just about luxury. It's about insight into his world, his values, and his relationship with freedom and innovation. Every visit to a Porsche dealership, every test drive, every moment behind the wheel becomes a reflection of identity and aspiration, a microcosm of the care and thoughtfulness he applies to every facet of his life and craft. And in that, we see why Jimin deserves his place at number 6 on this list. It isn't just about price tags, horsepower, or brand prestige. It's about alignment between machine and soul, between performance and personality. The Porsche Taehyung, with its perfect balance of elegance, power, and cutting-edge technology, embodies Jimin in every curve, every line, every surge of electricity. It's not just a car. It's an extension of his artistry, a reflection of his journey, a companion in moments both public and private. And as it silently accelerates along quiet city streets or winds through scenic roads, one can almost imagine it echoing the rhythm of his life. Poised, powerful, precise, and profoundly inspiring. Number 5. Jungkook, Mercedes-AMG GT 63S, Merci Edition. When you hear the name Jungkook, you immediately think of raw talent, magnetic energy, and that golden magne aura that effortlessly commands attention. But peel back the layers beyond the stage, beyond the viral videos, and you find a young man whose personality is as multifaceted as his skills: intense, ambitious, precise, and yet playful. Now, Pair that energy with a car that mirrors it in every curve, every roar, every polished detail, and you get the Mercedes-AMG GT63S Merci Edition, a machine that doesn't just transport you, it unleashes a symphony of power, engineering mastery, and visceral thrill. The GT63S is no ordinary car. It's a 4-door super sedan with a 4.0-liter V8 bi-turbo engine, pumping out a staggering 630 horsepower, capable of rocketing from 0 to 60 miles per hour in a mind-bending 3.1 seconds. That's raw, unfiltered energy, the kind of acceleration that mirrors Jungkook's own explosive talent on stage, where every note, every move, and every gesture hits with precision and impact. But here's the magic. The Merci Edition isn't just about sheer speed. It's a car that blends power with artistry, aggression with elegance. Every curve, every line of its aerodynamic bodywork whispers sophistication and ambition, much like Jungkook himself, a perfectionist who balances relentless drive with youthful charm and creativity. Step inside, and the cockpit immediately speaks to the modern-day virtuoso. The interior is meticulously designed. Premium leather, carbon fiber accents, state-of-the-art infotainment, and a tactile, driver-focused layout that makes every command feel intuitive and thrilling. Imagine Jungkook sliding into the driver's seat after a grueling practice, tour, or studio session, feeling the luxury and precision embrace him, the seats molding perfectly to his form, the engine's pulse vibrating through him like the rhythm of a perfectly executed dance move. The GT63S becomes more than a car. It becomes an extension of his essence. Bold, confident, meticulous, and undeniably charismatic. And let's talk about presence. On the road, this car doesn't just move. It announces itself. The growl of the AMG exhaust is a statement, a subtle roar that commands attention without being ostentatious. It mirrors Jungkook's own presence, quietly magnetic, effortlessly commanding, capable of leaving a lasting impression with the slightest motion. Then there's the emotional resonance. Imagine him behind the wheel late at night, Seoul's skyline reflected across the metallic curves, lights glinting off the polished hood, music softly pulsing through the premium sound system. For someone constantly in the spotlight, the GT63S offers an intoxicating combination of privacy, thrill, and liberation. It's a space where Jungkook can breathe, reflect, and feel a rare sense of control and freedom. And the Merci Edition itself adds another layer of depth, a limited, exclusive version of an already formidable machine. It's a testament to refinement and individuality, a car that stands out even among luxury beasts, just as Jungkook's individuality shines amidst global superstardom. Every stitch in the leather, every dial, every subtle design choice mirrors his approach to life. Calculated yet passionate, grounded yet ambitious, youthful yet mature beyond his years. The GT63S isn't about ostentation. It's about a deliberate statement of power, style, and mastery. And isn't that what Jungkook embodies? A man who has grown from a shy, talented teenager into a global icon, yet retains a raw, authentic energy that can be felt in every note he sings, every beat he dances to, and every mile he drives. The car and its driver seem inseparable, an unspoken synergy of power, performance, and personality. Even the technology of the vehicle aligns perfectly with Jungkook's meticulous nature. Adaptive suspension, dynamic drive modes, and precision steering all reflect the kind of control and versatility he exhibits in his craft. Whether he's navigating tight city streets or opening up on a highway, the GT63S responds with intelligence and responsiveness, a mirror to Jungkook's own adaptability and relentless pursuit of excellence. Fans might see the social media posts, the glimpses in the parking lot, or the occasional tease of luxury, but the story behind the choice of this car is far richer. It's about alignment between personality and machine, about the pursuit of joy and control in a life that rarely offers both. And in that, we see why Jungkook deserves a spot at number 5. The Mercedes-AMG GT63S isn't just a luxury vehicle, it's a symbol of ambition, precision, and unyielding drive. It's a car that matches Jungkook's spirit, celebrating not just what he's achieved, but the energy, passion, and authenticity with which he approaches every aspect of life. As he accelerates down quiet streets or winds through scenic highways, there's an almost cinematic quality to the scene, the golden Magne and his super sedan moving in perfect harmony, a combination of art, precision, and pure exhilaration. And maybe that's the essence of Jungkook and his GT63S, a balance of raw power and refined elegance, an alignment of talent, personality, and luxury that makes every moment behind the wheel as unforgettable as a perfect stage performance. Number 4. Taehyung, Genesis GV80. When you think of Taehyung, you immediately sense a presence that is larger than life, yet deeply intimate, a soul that balances the playful and the profound, the mysterious and the magnetic. Known for his artistic vision, unconventional style, and ability to make the simplest moments feel extraordinary, Taehyung approaches life like a canvas. Every movement, every choice, every expression deliberate, intentional, and deeply personal. Now, imagine this personality translated into a vehicle, a car that doesn't merely get you from point A to point B, but becomes a reflection of your identity, a vessel of expression, and a partner in the journey of life. Enter the Genesis GV80, a luxury SUV that defies expectation by merging sophistication, cutting-edge technology, and commanding presence, perfectly aligned with Taehyung's eclectic and deeply expressive character. The GV80 isn't just a car, it's a statement, a quiet yet undeniable proclamation of taste, elegance, and understated power. Its exterior lines are sleek and modern, yet assertive, giving it a presence that dominates the road without screaming for attention. Much like Taehyung himself, the GV80 draws you in through subtleties, its refined details, harmonious proportions, and confident stance inviting a closer look, a deeper appreciation. Step inside, and the synergy becomes even more apparent. The interior is a sanctuary of comfort and innovation, soft, supple leather, ambient lighting that can shift mood, and an array of intuitive controls that place everything a driver needs right at their fingertips. For someone as creative and reflective as Taehyung, the cabin is a space where inspiration, thought, and personal expression converge. Imagine him behind the wheel, the city's rhythm reflected in his eyes, hands gently caressing the steering wheel as he navigates the streets of Seoul with the calm confidence of someone in complete harmony with his surroundings. The GV80's engine, a twin-turbocharged 3.5-liter V6 producing 375 horsepower, may not boast the raw fury of a sports car, but it delivers a smooth, responsive, and commanding drive that perfectly balances power with refinement. In many ways, this mirrors Taehyung's approach to life and artistry, subtle but undeniable impact, elegance married with force, creativity tempered by thoughtfulness. The vehicle responds to every input with precision, yet encourages exploration, much like the way Taehyung approaches his artistry, taking risks, exploring textures, colors, and emotions, yet doing so with an innate understanding of balance and harmony. And there's an emotional layer to consider. For someone living under the constant gaze of the public eye, the GV80 provides a cocoon of privacy and tranquility, a personal space to reflect, recharge, and embrace moments of solitude. Behind the wheel, Taehyung is not just a global superstar. He is an individual in dialogue with his environment, a man engaging with the road, the machine, and the cityscape in a deeply personal way. Every mile is a meditation, every curve an opportunity for precision, every moment of acceleration a reminder of freedom and autonomy. The GV80 also showcases the perfect blend of technology and comfort. Advanced driver assistance systems, adaptive suspension, and customizable drive modes make the car both intuitive and empowering, a reflection of Taehyung's ability to adapt, experiment, and master multiple facets of life while maintaining his unique identity. And then there's the aesthetic connection. Just as Taehyung plays with contrasts in his fashion and artistry, combining classic elegance with edgy innovation, the GV80 balances luxury with functionality, modern design with timeless appeal, making it a vehicle that feels alive, expressive, and inherently personal. On a deeper level, the GV80 embodies Taehyung's philosophy of life. Live with intention, embrace beauty, seek balance, and let every action be a reflection of self. It's a car that allows him to move through the world with confidence, creativity, and authenticity, providing both a playground for exploration and a sanctuary for introspection. And when you consider Taehyung's position in BTS, his GV80 becomes more than just a luxury vehicle. It's a symbol of independence, vision, and the pursuit of individuality within a collective of global icons. It carries him not just physically, but metaphorically, aligning with his journey of self-expression, artistic exploration, and fearless authenticity. So, as we place Taehyung at number 4 on this list, it's clear that the Genesis GV80 is more than a luxury SUV. It's a vehicle perfectly matched to its driver. It reflects his elegance, his creativity, his sense of mystery, and his powerful presence. Every curve, every drive, every subtle interaction between man and machine tells a story of harmony, balance, and a life lived on one's own terms. Watching Taehyung glide through city streets or along quiet roads in the GV80 is like witnessing a piece of living art, a fusion of personality, style, and engineering mastery that captivates, inspires, and leaves an indelible impression on all who encounter it. And perhaps that's the essence of why Taehyung and his Genesis GV80 deserve a spot on this list. They are a perfect synergy of character and capability, a union of expression and precision, elegance and power, curiosity and mastery. A vehicle that doesn't just move, but truly speaks, just like the man behind the wheel. Number 3, Jhope, Lamborghini Aventador. When you think of Jhope, the first thing that likely comes to mind is light, radiant, infectious energy that lights up every stage, every screen, every heart. He's the embodiment of joy and optimism, a whirlwind of charisma and precision that never fails to captivate. But behind the dazzling smile, the choreographed perfection, and the relentless positivity lies a man who knows the thrill of adrenaline, the draw of speed, and the unparalleled allure of performance that matches his own dynamic personality. Enter the Lamborghini Aventador, a car that is not merely a vehicle, but a full-throttle experience, a sonic and visual spectacle that mirrors Jhope's vibrant, audacious spirit. From the moment you hear its engine awaken, a deep, guttural roar that vibrates through the air, you understand why it's a perfect fit for him. The Aventador isn't for the faint-hearted. It's a supercar with a 6.5-liter V12 naturally aspirated engine, producing a jaw-dropping 730 horsepower, capable of hitting 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 2.9 seconds. That explosive performance mirrors Jhope's own stage presence, immediate, electrifying, and impossible to ignore. But the Aventador isn't just about raw power. It's a meticulously crafted masterpiece that balances aggression with artistry, speed with style, and performance with precision. Its aerodynamic design, sharp lines, and iconic scissor doors make it not just a car, but a statement, a rolling embodiment of daring, confidence, and individuality. And isn't that what Jhope is all about? Every move he makes, every step he takes, exudes confidence, flair, and a calculated intensity that is both playful and commanding. Step inside, and the Aventador's cockpit feels like the control center of a high-octane symphony. Each control is a tactile delight, every gauge and screen responding instantly to the driver's touch, a reflection of Jhope's own precision and mastery over his craft. The leather, alcantara, and carbon fiber are not just materials, they are sensations, textures that heighten the experience, a sensory extension of the energy and passion he pours into music, dance, and performance. Imagine Jhope slipping into the driver's seat, the roar of the V12 filling the cabin as he grips the wheel, a grin spreading across his face. Outside, the city blurs into streaks of light as the Aventador lunges forward, a perfect metaphor for the unstoppable force he embodies. This is more than just a thrill. It's freedom, control, and pure expression. For someone constantly living under scrutiny, performing in front of thousands, the Aventador offers a rare sanctuary of exhilaration and autonomy, a private moment of adrenaline that speaks to the heart of who J-Hope is: fearless, joyous, and unyieldingly vibrant. And the symbolism goes deeper. Lamborghini is a brand synonymous with ambition, boldness, and breaking boundaries, qualities J-Hope personifies in every facet of his life. The Aventador doesn't whisper, it commands attention, much like him. It's a car for someone who doesn't just participate in life, but dominates it with style, rhythm, and an energy that's impossible to ignore. Then there's the psychological connection. Driving a supercar of this caliber requires respect, control, and harmony between man and machine, much like his dance and musical performances. Every turn, every acceleration, every nuanced movement is a conversation, a delicate balance between skill and instinct. And J-Hope thrives in that space. It's exhilarating, demanding, and rewarding. The perfect playground for a performer who lives for rhythm, flow, and motion. The Aventador also reflects J-Hope's flair for aesthetics. Its sculpted, angular body catches the light like a stage set, commanding awe at every glance, much like his presence on stage. But beneath the spectacle lies substance, the engineering, precision, and innovation that make this car a marvel. Just as J-Hope's artistry is both captivating and technically brilliant, the Aventador merges beauty with brutal performance, art with engineering, joy with intensity. And there's an emotional dimension too. For J-Hope, this car isn't just a symbol of success. It's a reminder of dreams realized, of limits shattered, of a journey from a hopeful trainee to a global icon. Each ignition is a celebration, each drive a meditation, each moment a manifestation of hard work, passion, and individuality. Fans might see the flashes on social media, the sleek lines, the roar, the iconic scissor doors, but the story goes far beyond luxury or spectacle. It's about alignment between personality and machine, about the thrill of mastery, the joy of expression, and the exhilaration of speed and freedom. And that's why the Lamborghini Aventador claims number 3 on this list. It's not merely about price or prestige. It's about resonance. It's about a car that embodies who J-Hope is at his core: fearless, radiant, dynamic, precise, and unapologetically alive. Watching him behind the wheel, you can almost feel the harmony, the marriage of human energy and mechanical excellence, a dance of power, agility, and spirit that's thrilling, inspiring, and unforgettable. The Aventador, with its aggressive elegance, explosive performance, and intoxicating presence, is the perfect stage for J-Hope's personality to shine off stage, a testament to the energy, joy, and unstoppable drive that define him both as an artist and as a person. In every rev, every acceleration, every curve taken with finesse, the car whispers the same message J-Hope carries in life: embrace intensity, radiate positivity, and live every moment at full throttle. Number 2, JIN, Porsche Panamera. When you think of Jean, images of charm, effortless elegance, and the warm, infectious smile that has captivated millions around the world immediately come to mind. Known affectionately as the worldwide handsome, Jean exudes a unique blend of confidence, refinement, and approachable charisma. But beyond the glittering stage lights, the global adoration, and the relentless schedules, lies a man who appreciates the finer things in life, the kind of sophistication that extends beyond fashion or fame into choices that reflect personality, taste, and an appreciation for craftsmanship. Enter the Porsche Panamera, a vehicle that perfectly mirrors Jin's persona: sleek, commanding, and impeccably refined, yet approachable and undeniably impressive. The Panamera is a car that doesn't just perform, it captivates. Its 2.9-liter twin-turbo V6 or optional V8 engine produces between 325 to 550 horsepower, delivering a driving experience that is exhilarating yet controlled. In Jin's hands, this machine transforms from a marvel of German engineering into an expression of personality, a testament to meticulous taste and an appreciation for performance with elegance. Picture Jin behind the wheel, the leather-wrapped steering wheel comfortable beneath his hands, the city lights reflecting off the metallic curves of the Panamera. There's an almost cinematic quality to it. A man who has conquered global stages, now commanding the streets with the same poise and confidence he exudes on stage. The design of the Panamera is elegant without being ostentatious. Its low-slung silhouette, sculpted body lines, and harmonious proportions convey a sense of authority and refinement, much like Jin himself. Every glance at the car evokes admiration, every curve invites closer attention, and every feature speaks to both style and substance. Step inside, and the synergy between car and driver becomes even more apparent. The interior is a sanctuary of luxury, premium materials, intuitive controls, and a space that balances comfort with driver-focused performance. For Jin, this isn't just a car. It's a space where precision, relaxation, and sophistication converge. Whether he's navigating winding roads or gliding along city streets, the Panamera responds to his touch with fluidity and responsiveness, mirroring the grace and skill that define his stage performances. Beyond the physicality of the car, there's a psychological and emotional resonance. Driving a Panamera offers a rare sense of autonomy and freedom, an opportunity to experience the world on his own terms, away from the relentless gaze of the public eye. In a life dominated by schedules, cameras, and expectations, these moments behind the wheel allow Jin to reclaim a sense of personal space, control, and reflection. And there's a subtle metaphor embedded in the choice of this vehicle. The Panamera embodies a balance of performance and sophistication, power and elegance, qualities that Jin has cultivated throughout his life and career. He is both a performer capable of dazzling intensity and a person of depth, warmth, and thoughtful consideration. The Panamera reflects that duality perfectly, aggressive enough to command attention when necessary, yet composed and refined, embodying a quiet strength that resonates on both literal and figurative levels. There's also a dimension of legacy and aspiration. Like Jin's career, the Panamera represents the culmination of dedication, expertise, and a commitment to excellence. It's a reminder of journeys completed, milestones achieved, and the pursuit of greatness without compromising style or integrity. Fans may see glimpses of the car through social media or in candid moments, but the story behind it extends beyond mere aesthetics or luxury. It's about alignment between a man who has honed his craft to perfection and a machine that responds with equal precision, elegance, and reliability. The connection is almost poetic. As Jin maneuvers the Panamera, every acceleration, every subtle adjustment, every turn reflects the harmony between driver and machine, talent and tool, personality and performance. Moreover, the Porsche Panamera is a car that accommodates more than speed or design. It holds space for life, experiences, and subtle indulgences. Whether carrying personal belongings, traveling for leisure, or simply enjoying a quiet drive, the Panamera offers comfort, adaptability, and luxury in equal measure. It's a vehicle that respects the human experience while enhancing it, much like Jin himself enhances every environment he enters. In essence, placing Jin at number 2 on this list is a reflection not just of the car's luxury or performance, but of its resonance with his personality. The Porsche Panamera is more than metal, horsepower, or craftsmanship. It's an extension of Jin's identity: confident, elegant, refined, approachable, and undeniably captivating. Watching him glide through streets, commanding attention with subtle authority, is a reminder that true luxury lies not in ostentation, but in the seamless alignment between person and possession, between character and choice. The Panamera and Jin, together, create a visual and emotional symphony, a moving testament to sophistication, precision, and the kind of charisma that transcends words and resonates deeply with everyone who witnesses it. In every curve taken, every acceleration executed, and every moment spent behind the wheel, Jin's presence harmonizes perfectly with the Panamera, creating an experience that is as exhilarating as it is graceful, as commanding as it is refined, and as unforgettable as the man himself. Number 1. RM, Rolls-Royce Phantom. When you think of RM, the leader of BTS, the The first impressions that come to mind are intelligence, vision, and an aura of quiet authority. He's the mind behind strategy, the voice of reason, and the one whose calm, yet commanding presence anchors the group. But beyond the meticulous planning, the deep reflections, and the profound insights, there lies a man with tastes as refined, precise, and commanding as his intellect. Enter the Rolls-Royce Phantom, a vehicle that doesn't just signify luxury, but absolute mastery over craft, design, and experience, a car that is as sophisticated, thoughtful, and formidable as RM himself. The Phantom isn't merely a car, it's a symbol of status, precision, and unparalleled attention to detail. Its V12 engine produces over 563 horsepower, effortlessly propelling this monumental machine from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just over 5 seconds, a feat that, on paper, might seem unremarkable, but in reality, with the Phantom's almost 4-ton presence, is an exercise in engineering excellence and restrained power. The car moves not with haste, but with authority, echoing RM's own approach to life, deliberate, considered, yet capable of breathtaking impact when needed. Imagine RM stepping into the driver's seat, the iconic spirit of ecstasy, hood ornament gleaming under the sunlight, the soft leather and polished wood inviting his touch. Every control, every surface, every material choice in the Phantom exudes intention and craftsmanship, reflecting a man who values precision, depth, and refinement above all else. Unlike sports cars or flashy supercars, the Phantom doesn't roar for attention. It commands it effortlessly. The subtle growl of the V12, the whisper-quiet ride, and the sheer presence of the vehicle speak volumes, much like RM, who communicates power and intellect not through volume, but through depth, clarity, and conviction. Step inside, and the cabin becomes a sanctuary. The hand-stitched leather, sumptuous wood trims, and cutting-edge technology create a space of unparalleled comfort, control, and introspection. For RM, whose life is spent navigating global stages, rigorous schedules, and the demands of fame, the Phantom offers an oasis, a personal space where thought, reflection, and calm converge. Driving this vehicle is an act of meditation and mastery. Every acceleration, every turn, every response from the steering and suspension feels deliberate, precise, and harmonized, a dance between human intellect and mechanical perfection. This is a man who has led one of the world's most influential musical acts, yet he chooses a vehicle that mirrors the qualities he embodies: intelligence, authority, elegance, and the capacity to inspire awe without ostentation. The Rolls-Royce Phantom is also a testament to legacy and vision. It's not a fleeting trend or a flashy indulgence. It's a commitment to enduring excellence, to artistry and engineering, and to a level of quality that transcends time. Similarly, RM's leadership, musical direction, and personal philosophy reflect longevity, integrity, and a deep understanding of craft, making the choice of a Phantom not only fitting but almost poetic. Consider the emotional resonance of the experience. Behind the wheel, RM isn't just navigating streets, he's asserting autonomy, embracing tranquility, and reveling in the refined performance of a machine that responds seamlessly to his commands. Every mile becomes a reflection of achievement, every curve a metaphor for control, and every quiet moment inside the Phantom a reminder of balance amidst the whirlwind of fame and expectation. And then there's the visual spectacle. A Rolls-Royce Phantom moving through Seoul's streets is impossible to ignore, but it doesn't scream. It commands respect, much like RM himself. Its towering yet graceful silhouette, iconic grille, and immaculate design are expressions of confidence, intellect, and timeless elegance, attributes that have defined RM's journey from a thoughtful trainee to the leader of a global phenomenon. Even the technological marvels of the Phantom, adaptive suspension, precision steering, advanced infotainment, and bespoke features, mirror RM's forward-thinking mindset. He values efficiency, intelligence, and adaptability, whether in music, leadership, or daily life, and the Phantom responds with precision, elegance, and poise. There's a philosophical alignment here as well. Rolls-Royce vehicles are built for those who understand and appreciate mastery, subtlety, and perfection. RM, with his reflective personality, intellectual rigor, and artistic sensibility, embodies these very qualities. The car becomes more than metal, leather, or horsepower. It becomes a vessel of self-expression, a companion in reflection, and a testament to a life lived with purpose and intent. And in that sense, the Phantom is not simply a luxury car. It is the ultimate statement of alignment between man and machine, vision and execution, intellect and experience. Placing RM at number 1 on this list isn't merely a reflection of price or exclusivity. It's about resonance, identity, and the embodiment of character through choice. Every curve, every mile, every whispered purr of the engine tells a story about who he is: a leader, a thinker, an artist, and a man who understands the profound beauty of mastery, presence, and refinement. Watching RM glide through the streets in his Phantom is like witnessing a symphony in motion, a union of intellect, elegance, and power so seamless that it leaves a lasting impression, much like the leader himself. In the end, the Rolls-Royce Phantom is more than a car. It's RM's statement to the world. Success is not measured by flashiness, but by mastery, intentionality, and the quiet confidence to command respect and admiration wherever you go.